Let's say we have this great idea for a website, a virtual pet cafe. After thinking about it a bit, we type out some content for the main web page, often called the home page. Here we provide a welcome and describe the purpose of our website. If we open this document in a web browser, it would look like this. Well, that's not very nice. What's the problem? The browser doesn't have any understanding of our content. It doesn't know that we intended this first line to be a heading, or that we wanted paragraphs. We have to mark up the document to tell the browser how to interpret our text. Let's mark up the start and end of our heading so the browser understands that it is our heading. And let's mark up the start and end of each paragraph, identifying them as paragraphs. That looks a little better. We can clearly see the heading and each of our paragraphs. The browser now understands how we intended our content to look. This is HTML. It's the set of tags we use to mark up a document so the browser can understand our intent. We'll talk more about these tags shortly. HTML stands for HyperText Markup Language. Let's break that down, starting with markup language. HTML is a markup language, not a programming language. That means it has a set of tags for marking up a document, like these, defining that this particular content is a header, this is a paragraph, and so on. The HTML defines the structure of the web page and helps the browser understand how we want it to display our content. The hypertext part of HTML refers to links on web pages. With a hypertext link, we can click on a topic in one page, our homepage for example, and display a different web page, such as a list of our virtual pets. HTML was created for web pages. Every web browser knows how to read HTML, display a web page, and link to other pages with hypertext links. HTML is part of the web development trifecta. HTML is the markup language for a web page. We use it to mark up our documents so the browser understands how to display our content. CSS, or Cascading Style Sheets, is a styling language to set colors, fonts, and other visual properties. We use it to define the style and layout for our web pages. And JavaScript is a programming language. We use it to add logic and interactivity to our web pages. For a button on a web page to do something when a user clicks it, that something is often defined using JavaScript. Or to say it another way, we define the basic structure of our web pages using HTML. We add style and glam with CSS. And we bring it all to life with JavaScript. We cover HTML in this course, and CSS and JavaScript in later courses in this series. To build a website, we create a document for each web page. A website may also have other resources, such as images, CSS style sheets, and JavaScript code. In each document, we write text and add other content for that web page, and mark it up with HTML. The HTML defines our intent, which text should be a heading, where a paragraph should be, links to other web pages, what images to display, and so on. We name our main, or home, web page index.html, and every other page with a descriptive name. Each web page document has an extension of HTML, so the browser knows that it's marked up with HTML. We then connect the individual web pages with hypertext links, allowing a user to navigate between the pages of our website. So, HTML is a markup language we use to mark up a document. The markup describes how we intend our web page to be displayed. The browser reads the HTML and displays the web page. With HTML, we use hypertext links to connect to other web pages. Next, let's talk more about the syntax of HTML.